One of the most anticipated fitness partnerships. Larry Wills, our trusted patron, with Elias, a Swedish-Russian we have here in Spain. One of the most incredible strength beasts I've seen at just 21 years old. And his friend Karim, a strong guy. Good Larry will test him to see how much he can lift in various exercises. The first thing to say is that next to Elias he looks small. Wow, how tall is Elias? They start talking for a few minutes and Elias says he's only been strength training for 6 months. Oh well, that's not bad. 6 months doing specific powerlifting routines, but training heavy. Of course, he's been doing bodybuilding style training for many more years. Elias, who weighs 145 kilograms but isn't overly fat, insists his weight is accurate. They warm up with strict bicep curls, as Elias will attempt his max with his back and hips supported, no cheating or swinging, just pure strength. And no, when you see that guy at the gym doing biceps with 60 kilos and it looks more like he's working his traps or doing a weightlifting clean, that doesn't count. This does, my friend. He ends up with around 60 kilos or so of strict curl, which honestly isn't that much. And they keep adding weight until Elias ends up lifting about 87 or 97 counting the Z-bar, around 90 something like that. And look at this. But is he still warming up or what? He lifts it without any effort, you. At this point Larry is already freaking out, but this is nothing, you'll see, because he says, there's definitely 100 kilos, you have 100 kilos, you have to try 100 kilos. Then he gives his magic substance to Elias to boost him, which is that evil thing he just gave him, and with the magic potion, Elias lifts 100 kilos. In a strict bicep curl, let's say it, with a certain ease. It wasn't a super hard fought lift either. At 21 years old. Oh, and by the way, he did biceps 2 days ago, so we can say he's still a bit tired. And the thing is, Elias is going to prepare to break the world record for strict curl, which is something that's maybe not as standardized as the deadlift or the squat. The bench press, and there are many people who claim to have broken it, but as far as I know, officially, with judges in competition really. Leroy Walker lifted 114 kilos on August 28, 2021. I also found a video of Nisami Tagev lifting those same 114 kilos in a strict competition at the Siberian Power Show, and weighing much less than Leroy Walker. Many of you will also remember the incredible 113 kilos of Denis Siplenkov, an arm wrestler with a truly mutant physique and monstrous arms. What I mean is that Elias, with almost no preparation, is just 14 kilos away. What if they had pushed him a little more? Come on. Today he could have lifted 5 more kilos, he could be just 6 or 7 kilos away from the heaviest biceps curl. Just for fun, without dedicating himself to it specifically, and I think with a few training sessions he can achieve it. The goal is to reach it by 2026. But that's not all. They move to the next exercise and you'll be amazed. He warms up with a one-arm row, preparing to lift the legendary 350-pound, almost 160 kilos, golden dumbbells as he gets ready. They continue talking and Elias says he wants to bench press 300 kilos. He recently did around 250-260 in competition, and I believe he can do it. He'll likely reach 300 soon, marking a strength milestone. He says he wants to combine it with bodybuilding and never stop. He even plans to switch to bodybuilding in the future, if he understood it correctly. Maybe soon I'll make a video and share my strong opinion, since this guy was born for strength. Time to lift the dumbbells. Is he using one hand? Imagine the imbalance. Just taking them out is a challenge. Very few mortals are even able to lift them. 350 pounds, 159 kilos. And he lifts it again and again and again. Yeah, okay, he was using some cheating. Whatever you want, it's not strict, but it's nearly 160 kilos. Look at what he's doing. He keeps going, another one, and more. How many will he do? It's incredible. How is he able to lift that, the weight of 2 adult men? There are people who can't even lift that in a deadlift. Larry Wills can't believe it. He's freaking out. He says he's never seen anything like it, so it's impossible. And he does a total of 25 pounds 5 reps with one hand. With those 160, Larry spends about 5 minutes praising him, saying he's surpassed everyone and that he's never seen anyone do anything like that. So not even Hafthor Björnsson, not even himself. They tell him no one else can fix it, so he should do it himself. And he lifts it like you would lift a 30-kilo one. You might think that's it, but they're about to do something even crazier. You already know that this guy loves to injure his guests, or at least try to. He wants to destroy Elias but doesn't realize Elias is different. He will fail. In fact, I love it because they start talking about injuries and raising awareness and then, well, nothing. They start doing one-arm hammer curls with 200 pounds, or in other words, 90 kilos of hammer curls. And again, I say, using a lot of momentum, a lot of cheating, it's true, but damn, it's 90 kilos. That's a number that's almost impossible to move with two hands, even for back or bench press. That's a lot of weight. They do 20 reps with 90 kilos using just one hand. He shows his arm saying it's 55 centimeters, almost nothing for a 21-year-old. They pose together. Elias looks strong but isn't as shredded or high quality as Larry, which is expected. I would also say that his frame is quite a bit narrower. Returning to our topic, what we just saw is unbelievable. I'm not sure if you noticed. For 3 years, I've shared strength content here, and at 21, Elias is among the most extraordinary people I've featured, never before. He has great potential, can achieve nearly anything, and can't miss this opportunity. He's going to break the world record in strict curl and bench press, and I believe he'll do it. Anyway, this video will keep you very humble. Don't forget to watch my video from yesterday about Dorian Yates, the 6-time bodybuilding legend. Mr. Olympias is very interesting, and the talk with Mark, the world champion that I uploaded on Saturday, is also quite interesting. That's all for today. This is Aries YT signing off. See you in the next video.